Hello everyone, this is RCK and I'm glad to have you back here again today. We're going to be going over turns 43 and 44 if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and look. Of course, we don't have many battles in this turn, so it's quite interesting to go ahead and see what's going on. We have Ashdod attacking in. Of course, we have in that is cleaning up the rest of Ashdod. Ashdod still attacking people. We're trying to at least deal some damage. We see Satis fighting Scalaria in Scalaria, which is interesting. I think what happened was they eventually called the god back in. The god is sieging the capital because of course Satis has already taken it. Um, so that is quite interesting. And it should just be a god. Yeah, he ends up killing the god. Very nice on his part. Took it with only slave warriors. Cool. Oh, of course he had lizard kings and marsh masters, but didn't have any heavy hitting troops, of course. Yeah, this is not really much here from Ashdod, just trying to do something. Um, Trying to use the last bit to deal any damage he can. Then we have two battles here with Irma attacking Man. I'll tell you, Man has had it rough this game. Um, First, Man was the aggressor towards Ermor, was beat. While he was beaten, Abizia tried to come and take his land. Man beat Abizia back. Now Ermor is at him once again. So that is quite interesting to see what's going on. And it looks like he repelled this first raid here of Long Dead and Principes. And he repelled this second raid as well. So very good on his part that he was able to repel both of those. We see that Independence attacked Arcosavali, but they also lost. Troll Shaman Giant Spider surprised that this PD here beat that. I mean, I guess Giant Spiders aren't that great, but still it is just PD. So let's look at this. Um, Overall, Man has only lost that original fort there from Ermor. We don't see Abizia pushing back yet. Of course, they are um, starting to summon Hellspawn and stuff like that. Probably getting more Lava Warriors. Um, this looks like Patrollers over here. Just chaff the looks of it. Probably Patrollers as well. And we see these two very, very large stacks here from Ermor, possibly either sending one after End and one after Man, depending on which one he thinks. So this looks like it is the threat right here, the Lictor stack. Now this is, from the looks of it, it almost looks like it doesn't have any Lictors in it at all. So very interesting there. Of course, you do not want to take that fight in that cave, of course. So I expect End to back away from that, or yeah, I don't see him raiding 143. If he couldn't reinforce with 121, the troops here, and have both of these groups here being able to push on to the cap, which is very, very close. I wonder if he has enough supply items to be able to fight in Ermor's land anyway. That's quite interesting. Not sure how much he has going on here. Of course, Ashdod has his cap, but that probably won't be for long. I feel that End is going to push back and take that cap, then move forward again. So that is quite interesting. But I definitely know that that Man cannot withstand another attack from Ermor. He just wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, he had a tough enough time fighting Abizia back off, but I mean, he did do it. He has some cool communion stuff he could do. Since the Lictors don't have Blood Vengeance, it would be rather effective against them, so that is something to keep in mind. Very interesting. So that was turn 43. Let's go look at turn 44. Other than that, everything has stayed the same, of course, since we didn't see any battles going on. Satis and Arco still look like they're just kind of standing off one another here. Of course, we have, from the looks of it, Satis will be storming the last fort here from Scalaria. More than likely, we'll probably also move to take this, the Broken Ocean here at the same turn. It has 19 PD, and I can't see what PD, but it's have 19 of it. Just to be able to finally kill Scalaria and not have to worry about him anymore. Machaca, still being Machaca, hasn't grown really because I mean, it's taken a handful of provinces, but they have lost more than they've taken. They took very heavy losses in the beginning of that Scalarian War, and were really pushed back. I think they got pushed back all the way to their cap. I know this was taken from them. It was looking very, very bad for Mashaka up until Satis intervened and helped them. So that will be the all for this turn. So let's go over to turn 44. Probably be a fairly quick episode, depending on how many battles are here in turn 44. Not many at all. So we see Man attacking Ermor. Quite interesting that Man is going on the offensive here. Oof. Okay, so he attacked with his dragon for some reason. Not quite sure why his dragon is a Fire 7 dragon. Yep, Fire 7 because he does have the Awe Bless. Of course, I don't think this affects Man's army too much to lose Awe. But it is very unfortunate that he lost his god regardless. Well, just taking way too much damage here. He is diseased. Yeah, but just having 0 defense skill from all these troops around him, harassing him down, having these skeletons take out, almost hitting him every time. 18 protection really isn't a lot. And by the time we collect exit, he's going to die. Yep. Yeah, I mean, 18, I mean, they're dealing 16/13 pierce. They're definitely getting through 18 protection for sure. And there wasn't even any lictors there, and he still got kind of wrecked. Did kill a sensor though, so that is nice. If anything came out of it. So, we have that. We have End attacking a independent. Just knights here, not much. Lost a monster boar. And some archers. Looks like he has some kitted up thugs. And maybe a sage for buffing here. Vine Shield, Frostbrand, Lifelong Protection, Pendant of Blood. This is very expensive. To have 2 of them with the same outfit here, very, very expensive. Probably could be used rating separately. And then having an additional mage on top of that casting buffs for them. I mean, I think one could have taken it with the ethereal buff. And at that point, by the time you lose your archers, you could HP route. So I don't know. Probably wouldn't bring archers. The imps are going to do a good job though. Interesting to see that monster boar takes so much damage there and not attack back and wait. So we have both the thugs here in the back, most likely on the attack rear. And I'd be worried that after this monster boar was going, my guys would even probably route. I don't know. Just due to HP, I mean, they've lost all the archers, they lost the monster boar, which was a huge amount of HP for them. I'm pretty sure that these summons do not count towards the morale HP thing. But it is nice to have a lot of them in your battle, though. So next here we see the last fort of Scalaria. We see 35 Scalarian cultists going down here. Very interesting. We'll click on it just to watch, but there's nothing much to say. They don't have any chaff to protect them. They don't have any mages except for one. See if I can pick them out. Just making sure he's supposed to be over here. I cannot pick him out from a crowd, I'll tell you that. Is that him? Nope. Yeah, no idea. Probably like right there in front of me, and I just can't see it. There should be a thaumaturg in here from the list when I looked at it. Huh. I already checked that one. Wild. Let me double check. I don't know if we just watch, but. Ah, he's back there. I was even looking at him. No wonder I couldn't find him. I was looking over here. Yeah, he's gonna be dead quickly. Goodness gracious. Yikes. We have a Bishop General now. Thank you, N, for that. And some independents attacked Ermor, but of course they ran into they've ran into a very, very heavy chaff army here. Of course, 331 units of chaff aren't going to do anything. It's going to be interesting to see there is a Jaguar Tribe Priest in there. I'm getting some site searching done off-site or off-path site searching, but 3 knights are the only thing you care about if all this dies. Of course, you do care about your chaff, depending on what stage of the game you're in. Of course, you don't want to lose all of it, but this isn't. You're not going to say, okay, well, I lost 100 of these guys. It's not that painful. It's more painful if you lost like an even larger number, being like 300, but just kind of casualties at that point. We don't have to watch it. He did pretty good. He did better than I thought he was going to do. And that is what we have going on, guys, from last episode. We have got an interesting accumulation of mages here, by the way. But we've kind of already talked. Ooh, very interesting to see N double down on 133. Very, very interesting to want to take that fight in darkness. Now, I can't remember. I think N had dark vision 50% on his bless. Dark vision 50, yes. So he is not as penalized as other nations would be, but still, that's still a very, very risky fight. I'm sure he definitely has the thugs. He definitely has the mage support versus Ermor, but still very risky to want to take that fight there. Looks like he's going to start having some mercenaries siege down this fort from Ashdod. And that's all we have really going on. We see Man kind of sailing forth here to push towards 24. Honestly, I'd wait for Ermor to overextend and come to you. Because at this point you don't have anything to waste. I mean, you have people knocking on your door in a way. So it's very, very dangerous, especially if they see you lose this. At this point, it might just be like an all-in battle. Like you use all your mages you're researching with, any gems you have to kind of see if you can destroy an Ermorian army. See if he'd peace out with you, or I don't know if you have peace with a busy or not. I could see a busy attacking next turn since he's moved out all of his hellspawn from his capital. A very, very dangerous position you're in at this point. Because do you pressure Ermor further? More than likely won't be able to take back the fort and leave yourself vulnerable to Abizia, or do you push north to fight Abizia and push him back, or do you stay in your capital? Very, very interesting. Lots of things you can definitely do here. Puts Man in a very, very tough spot. Looks like Machaka has been doing a fair bit of site searching. So who's top on gem income? Ooh, End is very high on gem income. We'll have to check that. Chaka's up there too, and so is Arcosafali. Ah, this is why. It looked like there were some pretty high spikes in there. I was wondering. I couldn't remember. So, N has Eternal Power, which I'm sure we spoke about, and Arcosafali has Mother Earth a little bit before he had Mother Fire, or Internal Power. I can't remember. Ooh, so we see on the research bar here, Arcosophalia is kind of skyrocketing, definitely leaving these other two people behind. We can tell the End is using his mage force for these battles, and he is bringing a lot of them because his research is suffering. Um, he was doing fairly well, possibly even pulling ahead of Machaca here if he continued this route, but instead he has really dropped behind. Very interesting to see that. And then we have Statista kind of actually Statista is in third, followed by Man and Abizia in fourth and fifth. Very interesting. And then of course we have Ermoy there at the bottom. Yeah, lots and lots of research coming out of Arcocephali. Very interesting to see that. Army size, of course, we have Ermor. Scalaria was once the largest, but after those really heavy battles, it was never able to come back from that. Now Ermor has even more than Scalaria had before at his highest point. So very interesting to see that. Look there. As far as income goes, Machaca is number one for income, followed by Satis. Now Satis will be getting a bonus for how high his Dominion score is. Can I see how high his Dominion score is? 9. So he should be getting a plus 9% bonus to his income. Or is it just however many percent for each candle in each province? I don't know. I don't remember exactly how that works. I just know that MACTS gets a bonus for each candle of Dominion that they have. So if they have Dominion of 9, they have a 9% bonus. So very interesting to see that. It's definitely pushed him up to be one of the more having the one of the, almost the highest income, but he does have 2 caps at this point, where Machaca only has 1 cap. That's interesting to think as well. Machaca only has 1 cap, but it has some very, very rich lands over here that we see. 228 gold, 207. Holy shit. Those are some very nice provinces right there. Very nice. It was 84, 86 over here. 113, 109, 262, 121, 78, 109, 124. Of course, his cap's given him 458, 172. These are very, very nice provinces that Machaca has at this point. Lots of income here to still be one of the smaller players in the game and having the highest income. Yes, he did go scales, but his provinces are so nice. The amount of no hidden golden mines here. I was wondering. I was looking at the population versus the income, and I was like, I understand that one. I was like, that one doesn't match up though. When I saw the hidden gold mine. Yeah, very, very nice from him. Well of Pestilence there, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. I don't know. Arcocephali might be even smaller than him. Yeah, Arcocephali is smaller. So End is the largest at the moment, followed by Abizia and Machaca. After that, you have Arcocephali. And then you have Satis. Below them, you will have Ermor. And then you'll have Man. So for the players that are still in, of course, I basically count Ashdod as being out at this point. Man has the fewest, followed by Ermor. Just above him, it looks like 1 province. So very interesting to see there. And that is all we have, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.